September 2025. The lights inside the iMBC awards venue glistened like stars in the night sky. Fans gathered in thousands, both inside the hall and across the globe, streaming live broadcasts, holding banners, chanting, and waiting for one name to be called. And then it happened. Best Solo Artist, BTS's V, Kim Taehyung. The moment his name rang out, time seemed to stop. The camera zoomed in on Taehyung, his sharp suit glowing under the stage lights. He rose from his seat gracefully, his smile shy yet proud, his aura commanding yet humble. Around him, fellow artists applauded. ARMY screamed through the screens. Social media exploded, and hashtags began their global takeover. Hashtag Best Solo V, hashtag Taehyung Legacy, hashtag Proud of You Taehyung. But this wasn't just another award. This was history being written. For Taehyung, this night wasn't about standing above others, it was about standing tall as himself. For fans, it was a culmination of years of love, patience, and belief in his artistry. And for the industry, it was a statement that Kim Taehyung, the soulful baritone of BTS, has cemented himself as one of the most powerful soloists of his generation. Every victory has a story, and Taehyung's win at the iMBC Awards is no exception. To understand its weight, we must go back. When Taehyung joined Big Hit Entertainment as a trainee in 2011, he wasn't even officially announced at first. He was the hidden member, revealed only days before BTS's debut in 2013. Some wondered, why keep him a secret? Fans later discovered that his charm, his voice, and his aura were considered too precious to reveal early. From the start, Taehyung stood out. His deep voice contrasted with BTS's higher vocals, giving songs like No More Dream and Danger an edge. His stage presence was undeniable, fiery, charismatic, unpredictable. Yet behind the spotlight, there was always a boy who dreamed bigger, a boy who wanted to explore art beyond the boundaries of K-pop. Taehyung's solo journey began within BTS's discography. Tracks like Stigma, 2016, Singularity, 2018, and Inner Child, 2020, introduced the world to his unique artistry. Unlike explosive dance tracks, his songs were introspective, emotional, and hauntingly beautiful. But it wasn't until 2023, with his official solo album, Layover, that Taehyung truly revealed his soul. With songs like Rainy Days and Love Me Again, he invited listeners into a dreamlike world, a mixture of retro R&B, jazz, and soft pop. Critics praised his willingness to take risks, calling Layover an album that refuses to chase trends, instead creating its own timeless mood. That risk paid off. Layover broke records, topping charts worldwide and earning Taehyung recognition not just as BTS's V, but as an artist in his own right. Now, in 2025, 2 years later, that risk was rewarded with the Best Solo crown. No story of Taehyung's success can be told without mentioning ARMY. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, from Paris to Jakarta, millions of fans have followed Taehyung's journey with unwavering devotion. They were there when he sang in tiny practice rooms. They were there when he cried during concerts. They were there when he finally launched Layover. And they were there when his name was called at the iMBC Awards. On Weverse, one fan wrote, "For the world, it's an award. For us, it's proof that every sleepless night streaming, every vote, every word of support mattered. Taehyung is our pride." Another fan in Indonesia shared, "This win is more than music. It's love. Taehyung has always given us pieces of his heart. Tonight, the world gave them theirs." In Paris, fans organized a watch party in a small cafe. When his name was announced, the cafe erupted in tears and cheers. In Tokyo, giant billboards lit up with the words, "Best Solo, V Taehyung." In New York, Times Square flashed clips of his music videos, while fans held up banners singing along to slow dancing. It wasn't just Taehyung who won that night, it was a shared victory between artist and fans. When Taehyung finally stood on the iMBC awards stage, the applause seemed endless. Cameras flashed, fans screamed his name, and even fellow idols leaned forward to capture the moment. He adjusted the microphone, his deep voice carrying both calmness and trembling emotion. "Thank you," he began, pausing to take in the crowd. "I never thought I would be standing here alone, but I am grateful to everyone who believed in me. This award is not mine. It belongs to the fans who love me, to the people who guided me, and to the members of BTS who are always with me in spirit." As he mentioned BTS, the hall erupted in cheers. His humility shone as he bowed deeply to the audience, hands trembling slightly as he held the golden trophy. He ended his speech with words that fans would quote endlessly. "Music is not about standing on stage alone. It's about sharing hearts. Thank you for sharing yours with me." Within minutes, social media was flooded with clips of his speech. Armies described it as short, heartfelt, and unforgettable. Many noted how his words reflected his personality, genuine, thoughtful, and deeply connected to the people who support him. The significance of Taehyung's win didn't end with fans. The music industry itself took notice. Music critics from Korea to the United States wrote glowing reviews of his award. One columnist in Billboard Korea noted, "Taehyung's win represents a shift in the K-pop landscape. While many pursue high-energy commercial tracks, he chose vulnerability and artistry. This recognition proves that sincerity in music still wins hearts." Another critic from Rolling Stone Japan highlighted his unique artistry. "Taehyung is not afraid to break the mold. His music is not designed for the algorithm. It is designed for the soul." Several idols took to social media to congratulate him. A well-known K-drama actor who previously worked with him in Hwarang wrote, "Proud of you, Taehyung. From acting on set together to seeing you win Best Solo, it feels like watching a friend grow into greatness." Even international stars noticed. A Grammy-winning jazz musician reposted his Layover track, praising his tone as one of the most captivating voices of this generation. Hybe released an official statement shortly after his win. "We are proud of Kim Taehyung's achievement at the 2025 iMBC Awards. His artistry continues to inspire millions, and we will continue supporting his musical journey both as a solo artist and as a member of BTS." This acknowledgement reassured fans that Taehyung's solo path would remain a priority for the label, alongside BTS's long-awaited reunion activities. Taehyung's win inevitably raises questions about BTS's future as a group and as individuals. For years, fans have wondered, can a group of global superstars thrive both individually and collectively? Taehyung's victory may be the answer. When BTS announced their temporary break in 2022, many feared it would weaken their bond. Instead, their solo ventures, including Jimin's historic Billboard #1, Jungkook's 7 dominating global charts, and Taehyung's Layover, proved that BTS members could thrive individually while keeping the group's spirit alive. Now, in 2025, with the group reunited after military service, Taehyung's solo recognition symbolizes the balance. BTS is not only a powerhouse as 7, but also as 7 distinct artists whose individuality strengthens their unity. Fans are buzzing with theories. Will Taehyung's best solo win influence BTS's next album? Could his jazz R&B influence seep into their group music? Some speculate that BTS's rumored 2026 world tour might even include dedicated solo stages where each member showcases their individuality. One popular fan post read, "Tonight, Taehyung didn't just win an award. He opened the door to a future where BTS shines as 7 stars, together and apart, forever." For many armies, this moment felt inevitable.
Taehyung's artistry, charisma, and vocal depth have long placed him in a category of his own. Winning Best Solo was not just about an award. It was about the world finally acknowledging the qualities fans have cherished for years. On social media, fans described his victory as a star fulfilling its destiny. From his soulful performances to his emotional storytelling in songs, Taehyung's solo career has carried a kind of timeless beauty, as if each note he sings is carved into the memory of those who listen. When Taehyung took the stage to accept the award, the room fell silent. He paused for a moment, visibly moved, before expressing gratitude, not just to his team, but to armies who waited, believed, and never let go. His words resonated deeply. "This is not just my award. It belongs to everyone who has walked with me, supported me, and loved me unconditionally. I promise, this is only the beginning." Fans replayed the clip millions of times across platforms, calling it the speech of the year.